really excited to share with you this presentation on Ukrainian Orphan Support Project, helping those little ones who can't help themselves. My name is Mark Davis. My wife and I are directors of Abundance International, a nonprofit we put together to help this important cause. And it's close to our heart and our homes. This is something we do personally, and we touch directly. It's an orphanage that is home to 140 plus children that are just the newborns, literally dropped off at the doorstep, up through 4 years old, and they have to be watched around the clock. And these kids probably are not going to see outside of this compound for much of their life till past 4 they go to the next orphanage. And the government of Ukraine doesn't provide everything, so we reach out personally and connect with the director and the people there and ask what do they need. And it's just been such a joy and a delight to personally connect with these kids and to see the operation there and see what we can do to make a difference ourselves. You know, our little group, what we do makes a difference. It's touching because here they have so many special needs kids, because a lot of times kids are dropped off in an orphanage because the parents see a deformity or something they just decide they don't want to care for themselves. And these people do everything they can to try to make these kids' lives a joy and to make it happy, and to watch them put so much effort into this care for the kids, and yet knowing that the state, the government basically of Ukraine, doesn't really provide everything needed for the operation. They really are dependent on people like us to sponsor and come in and help fill the gaps, and the gaps are pretty interesting. If you've seen in our previous videos, we provided physical therapy equipment. We've done an entire room renovation, which I'll show you here in just a second, and including bringing in diapers. If you haven't seen this, we bring in tons of diapers because obviously that's a need for this age group. And one time, this particular trip we came in, we were just a day late, and they'd already had to put the kids literally on pots on 3.5-hour rotations to try to cover the need there. It's real. I mean, what we're doing is meeting a very real physical need, and God bless these kids. So what I'm going to cover today, I'm going to ask a couple things of you in supporting this. I'll come back to this in a minute. I just want to touch base. I'll talk about, you know, considering just a one-time gift, or really we're trying to get a regular monthly contribution going for these ongoing needs. The prescription medications that aren't necessarily covered by the government, they cover just bare minimum stuff, and some of these kids really need it. Obviously, you know, other little things, physical therapy, things we can do on a monthly, regular basis so they can count on us instead of just the large projects we've done over the last year. So that's my purpose for right now. But even just a one-time gift is just awesome, and love you guys for your generosity. You've always risen to the occasion. Every time we put the need out there, they've asked something of us, we have risen up and been able to meet the challenge and help make these things happen. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of all of us for what we're doing here. I've created a page, just dreamconnections.com/orphans. How easy is that to remember? And in there's a donation button, and on there's an option where it says make this into a monthly recurring. And if you check that button, then just pick whatever amount you want. It's wide open. We're not pressuring you for anything else. We just want to let you know that that's where our goal is. So we're providing, again, medicines, providing diapers, providing physical therapy equipment, providing facility improvements, and they will not take money from us. We have to literally buy the supply items they need and deliver them, because they never want to be considered tainted or that they're taking money or any money was misrepresented. So they purely take donations. We have to go buy the equipment and bring it there ourselves, which we gladly do. And just an update on our last project, we took this corner room and renovated it. They needed another physical therapy room, and we had to redo all the windows and insulation. Just a whole bunch of things were required. Obviously a lot of materials that we purchased to help with this project, and now they're wrapping it after re-insulating it and doing the next steps they need. And it's really neat to see, if you saw the previous video, what this room looked like before, to see now with where it is, and we're looking forward to sharing with you when we have the final thing done, where the insulated doors, all the new decorations are put in place to show you what the final room looks like. I just want you to let you know this is real, and what you do makes a difference. It's real, it's tangible, and it's really helping these kids, and I'm really proud of you for all the work that you guys do to contribute. So I want to share with you photos from the most recent visit, the last time we had a group over there, and they all got to see these kids. It's just heartwarming, you know, because they're open. These kids are not you know, afraid. They're curious. It's like they don't get visitors very often, so it's such a joy to to see this, and to see the translator there and the two guys who are on the trip be able to come and interact and personally reach out and connect with these kids of these different ages, and to watch their reactions, you know, because touch, attention, 140 kids is a lot, and little ways that they can feel connected to somebody means a lot to them. So they all stop and pay attention, and the guys got to play with them, and this is what we do. This is what we touch, and it means a lot to them. It means a lot to us, and we're just proud of you guys for being part of this amazing project. So I want to ask you in closing that if you'd please just go to dreamconnections.com/orphans, click the donation button there, and if you can, put in any amount you want, make it a monthly donation. Check that little box that says make this a monthly contribution. If not, a one-time is great. But I just want to make an offer for any of you who are able to do it. If you're able to give $75 a month or more, I'm going to go ahead and send to you one of our famous stainless steel Dream Connections travel thermoses. They're just absolutely fantastic. They're the rage. We only have a few here, and I want to make sure that I want to say a thank you to the guys who are willing to be part of this. So if you're able to do $75 or more as part of the monthly contribution, I'll have that in the mail with a big thank you note, and appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Even if you can do $10 a month, literally we take nothing out of this. This goes to them. This goes to actually helping these little kids get a start, because their life ahead is going to be hard, and many of them do have physical challenges, some mental challenges, and these people that work there just absolutely pour their lives and hearts and souls into the work that it takes to care for these kids 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and we just want to make sure they're supplied continually. There's no reason for these guys to run out of diapers again. It just doesn't cost that much to buy diapers over there. We want to make this happen. So I'm looking to try to raise $1,500 a month as our number from our company to be able to give to them. And if you can help with any part of that whatsoever, you have just, I know that this counts, this matters, and that it really makes a difference, and that you can personally see that you touched it, you made it happen. And if you're able to go over with us to Ukraine sometime, you can see this for yourself and know that you've been helping to support this great cause. I love you guys. I love your generosity. I love everything that you do to make this happen and make this a reality for us. And I thank you again. Go to dreamconnection.com/orphans. Please just do whatever you can, a one-time gift or a monthly contribution. If you can do $75 a month or more, I'd love to send you the mug. But mostly this is for the kids, and I know we'll meet that goal because I know your hearts, and you guys are the most generous people I know. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to sharing you all the updates from when we go over there and the way we touch these kids' lives. It makes a world of difference, because this is what life's about. This is the real stuff. Take care of orphans in their need, and that's what we do. Thanks for watching.